Welcome back, friends. Today we're going to take a look at these sentences and see if we can put these words where they belong in each sentence. But first, let's see what type of word goes in sentence number 1. Doctors determined the liver blank was caused by cirrhosis. And cirrhosis is a type of illness. And cirrhosis is some damage that you might have to the liver. So doctors determine the liver blank. So we need a noun here. I think this is an interesting example to show the way that almost every noun can be an adjective, because here we're saying the liver blank. So the liver here is actually describing the type of this that the person is experiencing. So liver in this case is actually an adjective, and we need a noun to go in this space. Glass has an important blank in modern architecture. What type of word goes in that blank? I was thinking of the word job. So glass has an important job in modern architecture. That's a noun. We need a noun in that blank. The court clerk was the lowest paid blank on the payroll. I was thinking of the word person, and person is a noun. Membership in the organization declined, causing it to become blank. So we need a describing word, describing what the organization became. And finally, the corrupt politician made blank promises to his supporters. So we know we want to describe the type of promises. We need an adjective. So you'll see I like to put on the parts of speech first and figure those out, because that can often help us make sure we're putting the words in the right spot. And I also like to look at the part of speech that we don't have as much of. So I only have 2 adjectives and I have 3 nouns. So I'm going to go ahead and do the adjectives first. Membership in the organization declined, causing it to become defunct, which means no longer functioning, or perfunctory, done as a duty. Which one do you think it is? It's defunct. People kept leaving the organization. Membership, having people be members, was decreasing. So the organization was no longer active. And finally, the corrupt politician made blank promises to his supporters. What type of promises did he make? Perfunctory. So he probably didn't mean to keep those promises. He just felt like he had to make a promise. Another example of how this word might be used is sometimes when you are made to apologize to someone and you just say sorry and you don't really mean it, you could call that a perfunctory apology, an apology that you're giving just because you kind of have to. It's done as a duty. All right, let's take a look at our nouns. Doctors determined the liver blank was caused by cirrhosis. The liver is not functioning well when it has something like cirrhosis, liver dysfunction. Glass has an important blank in modern architecture. That function, the job that glass has. The court clerk was the lowest paid blank on the payroll. The word we have left is functionary. The person who had that particular job. So when you use the word functionary in a sentence, you can talk about someone who has a particular job. Usually it's someone who deals with paperwork. They have to make sure that certain forms are signed in a certain way. Those are jobs that are usually done by someone we might consider to be a functionary. All right, friends, if you have any questions about these words, remember you can come to Study Hall and we can chat a little bit more. But I look forward to seeing how you use these words in your own sentences this week.